Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hey, it's me, CC. How you doing? Well, honey, today we gotta talk about Diddy, child. It's just so much. Um, if y'all are, part of my nomads or part of my porch watchers, y'all know that I have a hey unapologetically me. Your work for listening. Thank you. And so, honey, we got some tea, right? Hey, Tiffany, love. So, if y'all, or I don't know if y'all know or not, but if you go to my community wall, you know that I have another channel where I do my celebrity blogs and stuff, right? So, the hot thing that's been in the celebrity blogs, as you guys might know, since Monday is Diddy's homes was raided, right? But, honey, there has been so much information and so much back and forth that, child, I can't make that many videos. I was like, let me go on and do a live stream, put as much as I can in the live stream, post it on thank you, unapologetic. That's nice. Uh, let me put this up here, right? Unapologetic. Well, I don't know if you have time or not, but unapologetically or Tiffany or even Miss CC, do you have time to put the my title down in the comment section? And please hit the like button, right? If you have time to put please put the title of this video in the comment section for me so I won't forget to talk about nothing. Because child is so much, which I don't take notes, but because I like it to be organic and authentic, right? And like I said, I got another whole channel where I do my celebrity blogs. But like I said, there's so much information coming out about Diddy. I had to do a live stream, and I can maybe put it on my other channel, chop it up or something, right? But we're gonna talk about it here, right? Because this is where I do my lives, right? So anyway, we know that Monday, Diddy's homes got raided. Three of his homes got raided. Well, actually, two of his homes and one rental property in New York was raided. Right, his home in one of his homes on Star Island was raided in Miami, and also his home in L.A. was raided. As we know, and when his home in L.A. was raided, his sons King and Justin were there, and they were detained but not arrested, but they were questioned for several hours and then released, right? And so people are wondering, well, why? And then a lot of people are suspected, even um, people are reporting that his homes were raided because of investigation due to some testimony that was taken, via the lawsuits, especially this latest lawsuit, right? Thank you, it's me, CC. Yes. Mhm. Thank you, girl, because it'd be so much, right? So anyway, the reason why I believe I got some things right here. The reason why I believe that 50's homes were raided, and you know that when they came in with SWAT, right? They came in like they was raiding a kingpin or something, right? Like somebody with a whole bunch of you know, like El Chapo or somebody. You know what I mean? And so I was like, what in the world is going on? The man ain't even at home, right? So anyway, his home was trashed. They trashed it. And TMZ posted some photos. Let me try to take this down so y'all can see. But TMZ posted, they got, TMZ got a hold of everything. And TMZ was also giving us a runaround too. And don't let me forget to talk about that because that was kind of shady. That was kind of shady, but whatever. They was putting out the tea the way they wanted to put out, right? So anyway, but currently, Diddy has, since his homes had been trashed, he came out and called the investigation a witch hunt, right? And all of this and all of that.
but it's not a witch hunt if the FBI and Homeland Security, has proof on you. And some of the proof I believe that they have on him, because if we go back to the Cassie's lawsuit, right? She had proof of what he had done to her, and she had to have had proof of things that she was saying as far as him getting her to go online and hire sex workers and whatnot. Hopefully Diddy don't come up missing so that he don't start. Child, Cece, we gotta talk about that too. Cause girl, cause see the thing about that, I agree with that, Cece, is because see Diddy at the end of the day, Diddy is still, no matter how much money he ain't nothing but a worker bee, honey. He ain't nothing but a worker bee for people that are more influential, more powerful than him, and everything, right? And so, yeah, I agree with you there because we see what allegedly happened to Epstein, and people are going around speculation. Well, is he the next Epstein, and all of this and all of that, right? Chill. The way he was pacing up and down. Okay, right, Tiffany. So anyway, he calling it a witch hunt, right? So let me tell you now this is my theory. In my opinion, I'm gonna say allegedly, but this is my opinion. This is not allegedly my opinion, but my opinion of what happened is allegedly, right? Now I'm thinking, okay, this guy right here, they said they had when it comes to Douglas Windor, Cassie's lawyer, he's represented not only Cassie but three other women, including the Jane Doe that was 17 years old when she said all that happened to her, but also this man right here, Lil Rod. Lil Rod was Diddy's hired as a videographer, and he filed a lawsuit against Diddy saying Diddy he said that Diddy SA'd him for several months while he was let me go back a minute while he was working for him, right? But not only did Lil Rod said that, Lil Rod had video proof, photo proof and video proof, I believe, of some things that were going on. He took I don't know if Diddy was paying attention or not. But honey, he was snapping away from his phone, right? And when he did his interview with the FBI, he had a lot of proof, actual proof to show them, right? And even we don't even know what all they know, but they knew enough to where they had enough evidence to issue a warrant and raid his home, right? And so when they raided his home, they were pretty much, I believe, also, and not only me, they broke into his safes, but they destroyed his hard drives because Cassie said that he was pretty much a creepy old voyeur. He liked to watch his work, right? And so that all this equipment, his electronics, his hard drive, all of that stuff was ripped to shreds, right? And not only just his house, they was going through everything, right? And Candace Owens said that she believed that child, they even tore up the kids' room. They was wrong. What was they gonna find in the baby's room, y'all? They tore up the kids' room, child. I was like, oh my God, look at the little bird in the corner, child. Look at the little bird on the bed. Now they just wrong for that, but when the FBI come in, they gonna hey, she's proud for it. They just gonna tear up everything. They didn't have to do the baby's room like this. I mean, really, child. But anyway, that's what they just tore up his hard drives, broke open his safes, ripped his home apart, and TMZ got access to everything, so they had those photos, online. But like I said, Lil Rod, the one that the guy, the male that's identified, that filed a lawsuit, this recent lawsuit on him, he had a lot of proof, right? So now, in part of my, let me go back to my child. Let me go back to my yeah. Let me go back to my title, right? So we got to talk about Diddy's Mule, right? So y'all remember when he was pacing around at the airport, right? First of all, just let me say, I think that Diddy used his own plane as a decoy. Do you see what I'm saying? Because everybody at first, and even TMZ had us thinking that Diddy had flown his private jet to Antigua, right? Had everybody thinking that he done got off his jet. Let me try to find his picture. He done got off his jet in Antigua because he was tipped off of the raids, right? But come to find out, he was stopped at Miami airport, honey. He was not in Antigua. And the reason why everybody was thinking he had got off his plane had flown to Antigua is because of this picture that was on TMZ, right? So everybody, hey Cloud, how you doing? Right, TMZ be everywhere, right? Child, they all up in everybody business, right? It was just right a decoy, right? See. So let me tell you what happened, right? Yeah, I think he did that too. As a mix up. I know, right, pencil. And so, right, let me tell you, I'm gonna stop reading. I'm gonna stop reading these. I'm gonna stop reading y'all comments. Also, they executed the raid on the 27th anniversary of Biggie Smalls' album. Like, oh, I didn't know that, Claude. I did not know that. Oh wow, it was only a matter of time for. Yeah, it was. He's been dogging for decades, Tiffany. Right. So anyway, TMZ. Okay, they were saying Diddy was on the run. Right. They said that his everybody know Diddy's black jet because it's painted black, right? And so TMZ under that article, when they was suspecting that they had tracked his private jet to Antigua, right? So they had us thinking that he had landed in Antigua, right? So this is what they had under there at first, right? Only to come back a couple of hours later saying that his plane landed in Antigua and it was on the ground in Antigua, but he was stopped at Miami at a private Miami airport in Opelika, Miami, right? And so it was like everybody was like, "What?" And so not only was he stopped in Opelika in the Miami airport, but he was getting on another private jet that either belongs to one of his high-powered friends or a Miami or a jet that he had chartered, where his own jet was landed in Antigua. Now we don't know if anybody was on that jet, on his personal jet in Antigua. We don't know that if it was some type of evidence or something flown to Antigua on that jet. We don't know what was on the jet, but we now know Diddy wasn't on the jet because Diddy was stopped by the FBI and Homeland Security in the Opelika Airport in Miami, right? And not only that, his kids was getting ready to go, get ready to get on the plane, except for King and Justin, what was detained in LA. Right now, I don't know why King and Justin wasn't with them, but his girls, and his other kids was with him, and they was finna get ready to get on this plane, and Kyle said that they were going to go on spring break, right? He was going to take his family on spring break because his kids were out of school, the twins and the kids that are still in school, they were all going on spring break. That's what he told the FBI. So the Diddy stopped him at the child Homeland Security stopped him at the Opelika airport with his kids, and other parties were there. He was detained for a little while and questioned. They took his phone, but he is not in custody or anything. And as far as we know right now, he does not have any type of restrictions on him, like you can't fly out of the country or something, right? But Diddy is not out of the country. He is actually still here in the States, right? That is where Diddy is at this point. So him and his family did not get to go on, did not get to get on. They did not board the jet. They did not, go to some other island. Wherever they were gonna go, they didn't go. Because there's also reports that he is actually in his second home in Miami. He had two Star Island homes, and it's being reported that he is actually in his second home on Star Island. So they didn't leave the country after I don't know if his lawyers told him not to leave, but we really don't even know what the FBI told him, but he didn't fly out of the country, right? His plane is allegedly still in Antigua, but he is not. He is here in the States, right? So anyway, not only was his children getting ready to get on the plane, there's this 25-year-old man, let me pull him up, and they're calling him his booger sugar mule, right? Now let me know if y'all know what booger sugar mule, what I mean by that, right? Yeah, do y'all know what I mean by his booger sugar mule? So his booger sugar mule, if y'all know what I mean by that, because we know Diddy likes to party. He likes to have the booger sugar party favors and whatnot. So this guy right here, he is a 20. You know unapologetically. Okay, y'all put the one in the chat if y'all know what I mean by booger sugar mule, right? And so I'm sure all y'all know, we know, right? So anyway, this guy right here is supposed to be his that you a mess, Stephanie. So that's Snow Honey, that's Snow Bunny or something, right? So this guy, he is 25 years old. Let me pull up his info. He was trying to board Diddy's plane. His name is, hold on a minute. This is his booger sugar mule right here, right? Let me get this off of here so y'all can see. His name is Brandon Powell, or Powell Brandon or something. He's 25 years old. And he was arrested trying to get ready to get on the plane with Diddy at the Opelika airport, was arrested at Miami-Dade police alongside Homeland Security agents at the Opelika airport in Miami about 4:30 on Monday. He was getting ready to board the other jet that's not Diddy's jet. And when the police rolled up on him, they searched everybody and they found the booger sugar on him, right? Yeah, they arrested him. Of course, I know what that is, aka no, that's right, nose candy cloud. Right, right. Yes, they arrested him. He is 25 years old, Brandon Powell, Powell Brandon. You know how they be having two first names and last name. But anyway, they arrested him. He was detained, he was arrested, and he was charged with possession, right? Now, I think the reason why he stood out to them is because y'all remember when I was talking about Lil Rod, the videographer that said, Diddy pretty much essayed him the whole time he was working for him, and all them pictures that Lil Rod had. Well, honey, let me show you what Lil Rod had. So notice before I show you that, y'all see this black bag that Brandon has around his waist. Y'all see that black bag? Well, honey, Lil Rod took this picture and gave I would say allegedly, even though it's on his Facebook page, showed it to the FBI. Now, in this bag right here is supposed to be the supplies, Diddy's, candy and stuff, right? So he's pictured with these pills, right here in the little black bag. Let me show you the bottom part of it, Chad. Where's the bottom part of it? But anyway, let's see him with the, with all the, y'all remember, Cassie said he used to make her take pills and all this here and all that there. Well, honey, now, I don't think he was around back then because he only 25 years old, but he's the booger sugar provider now, right? And also, here's a picture of him and Diddy, that old boy put on the Facebook page in the recording studio, right? There's another picture that I had of this fella. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a minute, y'all. But anyway, he was arrested at the Opelika airport for possession. They said he had ketamine and marijuana, pills. He had all types of substances. This ain't it, but here it says Brandon Powell, 25, was arrested at Miami Opelika Airport 4:30 on morning. He was accused in a lawsuit of procuring drugs for Diddy and associates. Lawsuit by Rodney Lil Rod, like I was telling y'all, Jones is one of five Diddy's since November, right? And so Little Rod is the one that took the police after Brandon Paul. So when they stopped the airport, they stopped him at Diddy at the airport for board the plane. Brandon Paul was with him. He was searched and he was arrested for drug possession, right? And under the bottom right here, he says a man accused of being Diddy's drug mule was arrested trying to board at the same time the rapper's mansion was raided by police. Brandon Powell, 25, was arrested by Miami-Dade police alongside Homeland Security agents at Opelika Airport in Miami at 4:30 on Monday. And that is when Diddy was being detained. We saw photos of Diddy pacing back and forth, and this is part of the reason why. Because and also y'all, now at first they were saying that Diddy was tipped off, right? And then TMZ stated that there was no way that Diddy was tipped off, right? I think that he was tipped off. I think that he was tipped off maybe Sunday, allegedly. This is my theory, y'all. I think he was tipped off Sunday. I think that he was using his plane because his plane flew back and forth. I think from late Saturday to Monday, his plane, his personal jet, the black jet, kept flying back and forth between Miami and LA, right? And it finally, the last time it took off from Van Nuys Airport and it landed in Antigua, right? That's why I said it was used as a decoy, right? So anyway, uh, it says down here, this is him, pacing back and forth. We all saw that picture, right? But under that it says, at this point, we're told his movements are unrestricted, means that he can leave the country if he want to, allegedly. He is not charged with any crime, at least yet, and is not under arrest. He is not under arrest. He is not restricted. He has not been charged with anything as of yet. That's what the article is stating. This is currently, right? Now we don't know what's gonna happen in a little while, y'all, right? Because remember, we don't know what they got out the home. When the home was raided, we don't know, right? So that's kind of as far as where he is now. We saw plenty of these boxes taken out of his resident as well. We don't know what all they got out the house. I think that he got as much as he could out of the house. Honestly, I think that plane was not. Hey, Lady Tia, a happy hump day to you. Not only was that plane used as a decoy, yeah, absolutely, he was tipped off. They said he was tipped off at first, and then he wouldn't be so stressed out. He wouldn't have been trying to leave with his kids, except for the two other grown ones that he left at the house, so quick, in my opinion, right? And so, child, how you want to play our grandma? And so, but they did trash his house. Shaking my head, people always trying to flex. Dumb. Right, right, right. He had, oh, that ain't all the proof I got to show you that little ride I had, right? Let me go on and show you. So, hey, Flo. Flo said, ooh, hey, Miss O, wait until you hear this. So the guy who was driving the boat that crashed into the Baltimore Bridge is from Ukraine. What? Is that right, Flo? Now, people were alleging or suspecting or theorizing that this was some kind of, terror attack, some little kind of slick terror attack or something, Flo. That's what people are theorizing. Hey, Jean Grey, how you doing? Says, hey, Miss O, I feel bad for Puffy, but if he did all the charges, it's time. Yes, right. It's proof that it's time. Jean, I don't feel bad for him. You know what I mean? Because I really do think that he had not only Tupac assassinated, but also Biggie. Like I really do. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, when it come time, you got to pay the devil his due, right? And so anyway, let me tell y'all what else Lil Rod took a picture of, right? So, like I said, my theory is though, when it comes to Lil Rod, he had a lot of proof, actual proof that he presented to the feds when they questioned him, right? Now the feds really have slick been involved in this case since Cassie's lawsuit, right? Because Douglas Wigdor, if you can remember that lawyer, is the lawyer that took down Weinstein, right? Now, if he's the lawyer that took down Weinstein, what do you think he's going to do for Diddy? Do you see what I'm saying? He took down Weinstein. Weinstein is in jail right now with his lecherous self. One of the biggest one of the biggest people in Hollywood. He's sitting behind bars right now because of Douglas Wigdor, which is not only Cassie's attorney but Lil Rod's attorney and two or three other women that have civil suits against Diddy. And so if Douglas Wigdor didn't have absolute proof of what Diddy had done, then he wouldn't have taken their cases. That's the reason why Diddy sued, made me settle with Cassie in 24 hours. But little did we know at the time when he settled with Cassie, she had been trying to settle with him months prior to, but he would not settle. Then they turn around and make the suit public, and then within 24 hours he decides to settle. But that's all he had to do in the first place, behind the scenes, right? And so anyway, so let me read this first. One paragraph says, my thing is, why did his private jet land, go to the country, and he was on another private jet? Got question. In my opinion, Grandma, like I said, I think it was some kind of decoy. We don't know, but we also don't know if there's any type of damning evidence on that plane. And because it landed in Antigua, and also Antigua doesn't have a extradition treaty with the United States of America. That's why I wasn't going to be shocked if he was actually on the plane when it landed in Antigua, because America does not have an extradition treaty with them, and so it's perfectly plausible for him to have flown to Antigua, but he did not. He was running at the airport in Miami, child. Okay, so honey. Fake Bonda says, I feel bad for the victims. Me too. I hate when women have sympathy for these victims. Well, um, a lot of people are not into rap, or probably have not been following rap as long as some other people have. But me, child, I've been following rap uh since forever, since the early '90s or the end of the '80s. I'm thinking back when Queen Latifah was pro black. Okay, back in the day. Okay, child, back before Russell Simmons was how he is now. Back before Tretch was with Pepper, back when what's his name, LL Cool J was sucking on the lollipops and child, baby, back when what's the name of a cloud made the Adidas by Adidas. Oh, child, that's how long I've been into it, right? Before Tupac, right? So anyway, but some people might not have been following, since before then, right? Supposedly, this is a distraction from Joe Biden and Obama emails that are supposedly coming before the election. Uh, Now, who said? Now, I haven't heard anything about Joe Biden's and Obama's supposed emails. But let me tell you something. If Obama, he did not leave. He is very meticulous. And if President Barack Obama has some damning information out here in the world about him, it's got to be a lie, because that man is meticulous about Run DMC, right? Is meticulous about before what happened with him before he entered in the White House, during the White House, and after and beyond. So I don't believe that there are no damning emails between Joe Biden and Barack Obama. I do not believe it. Okay, but they gonna try, but I still ain't gonna believe. And then what? Anyway, what? Obama ain't the president no more. A 45 still think he running against Obama. Okay, child. Anyway, move right along. We ain't talking about the election right now. We're talking about Diddy, right? That's why Russell Simmons is in Bali. Now that's right. That's why Russell Simmons. But Cloud, did you hear that Russell Simmons had got served in Bali? Russell finally got. Now Bali does have an extradition treaty with the U.S. Right now that Russell Simmons has been served to appear in court here in the States via a lawsuit. They snuck and served him. A guy tracked him down in Bali, and he served him, and now he's scheduled to appear in court here in the U.S. Now, if he doesn't appear in court upon his court date, they can extradite him from Bali back to the U.S. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. Right. Okay, I'll drop it, Cloud, but please allow me to finish my stuff, right? So I obviously was there from the beginning. Fun fact, my wife worked at the Disco Fever in the Bronx. One of the first out here. Is that right? That's cool. But anyway, y'all, let me finish. But I'll drop it, Cloud, after I get through with my commentary. Okay, Cloud, I've been well. Okay, so we talked about Lil Rod, dropping a lot of proof. Had a lot of video proof, a lot of photos, and all this and all that, right? Let me show you what else he had a photo of, right? Y'all see? Oh, wait, let me hold on. This right here, it's a couple of pictures of you see the blood on the floor and all of this and all that, right? This is the aftermath of Justin Combs, what's supposed to be the oldest son, with Misa, which I don't believe that's his son, and and I don't think he does either. I think he know it's not his son. I think that's why he has on purpose gaslit Justin since he was in college, right? But anyway, this aftermath of Justin's friends being shot on Diddy. It was either at Diddy's property, in the studio, or at some club they was at. But anyway, allegedly Diddy covered up the incident, and the photo was taken by Lil Rod, right? And so I had to put allegedly, but Lil Rod had to give this to the feds also, right? This was also at one point in time briefly on um Lil Rod's Facebook page. Ain't that something? But anyway, that he probably done turned that evidence over to the feds as well. He has so much evidence, video evidence against Puffy that ain't no telling what else he turned over to the feds. Ain't no telling whatever else. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what else Lil Rod said. All right. Okay. She said, "Oh my God." She said, "I love you to entertainment competition." Thank you. Like I said, but it's just so much I can't put it. I don't feel time doing a whole bunch of little bitty videos. I was like, let me go live, right? Yeah, they got pictures of this for this if yeah, he got the little rod guy, the guy that said Diddy S.A.'d him after they interviewed him without the video and audio proof that he has. That is why I believe my theory, that is why I believe they raided his homes the way that they did. They showed his drug mule, they showed pictures like this. Ain't no telling what else he showed them that we don't know about. That little Rod, honey, he was on it, right? But the whole time he said he was working for Diddy. He said Diddy was SAing him. And that's why he filed the lawsuit. I'm like, child, it seemed like he was on a mission, right? So anyway, let's segue a little bit. What else do I have in my title? Let me go back and try to find my title, y'all. There's just so much. But we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about real fast. That's just a really good tea, right? Now, honey, y'all know that 50 Cent done been on Diddy forever, right? Especially ever since Cassie's lawsuit, right? Well, he been on Diddy for years, but especially since Cassie lawsuit. Well, honey, we done found out why. Come to find out that Diddy, that little Rod, he amended his lawsuit, and in his lawsuit, he has 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne Joy, as a sex worker for Diddy. Right? So she was in the FO roster, right? She was in the FO roster. So Lil Rod, he was calling her an ex worker because Diddy had her on payroll. She was in the rotation right along with Young Miami, aka Carisha, as well as Jane Ramey. This is this woman right here, Daphne Joy, is 50 Cent's son's mother. Now we know that 50 Cent, yes, honey, we know that 50 Cent, no, we know that Diddy loves to sleep with people's women, right? After no telling what all Cassie truly endured. Right, right, right. Yeah, so this is why 50 Cent, this is the reason why I believe, because I'm not psychic, I wasn't there. This is the reason why I believe Yeah, the receipts, Lady Teal girl. The reason why I believe that 50 is on Diddy the way that he is. 50 is on Diddy because Diddy got his baby mama on payroll, on the FO payroll, right along with Carisha, aka Young Miami, and this girl named Jade Jade Ramey right here. Let me show you right there. Now, at the same time, Diddy was fooling with Young Miami. At one point in time, he got caught kissing this chick right here named Jade. Right now, Carisha had been telling people, we not together. I'm dating. He see his people, I see my people. All this and all that. But kind of find out at the same time he with Jade and Young Miami, he over around the corner with Daphne Joy with Fiddy's baby mama. I said, what? Yeah, so all three of them is on the payroll. But honey, under get better, right? Wait a minute, this is making me laugh. Because I can't believe I'm like, how is his eggplant emoji still intact? Okay. Oh, child. But let me finish telling you, child. Let me get back. I'm going to stray off. I don't want to stray off because I'm a roll here. So, like I said, Young Miami was on the payroll at the same time this chick, Jane Ramey, was on the payroll, right? And Fiddy's baby mama, the mother of his son, um, Daphne Joy. They was all on the payroll, right? So at one point in time, what is her name? Young Miami got in her feelings because they was talking about 50 was caught kissing Jade Ramey while he's supposed to been going with Carisha, aka Young Miami. So she went on the her IG and was talking to her girl Tiffany Batty, and Tiffany was like, give Diddy that same energy he giving you. She said, but you a city girl, right? She said, I get it. She said, I get it. Y'all got love for each other. But he's making us city girls look crazy. She said, like, ain't no way a real city girl is letting grandpa get one up on us, right? So Young Miami commented, child. She said that's not my man. He's free to do what he want. He said I'm not in. She said I'm not in a relationship. My focus is branding, my brand right now. She says I've been through a lot these past 3 years. I'm just having fun, right? That and she said, she told building or whatever, right? Now that's what she said after people, start questioning her. Is like, did he supposed to be your man? Why he got caught kissing Jade, this Jade chick, you know what I mean? But honey, they was all in rotation, right? So really, why Young Miami? Now I think by the end of this whole situation, that Young Miami caught feelings a little bit, but we're gonna get back to that. But while Diddy had all this going on with Carisha, you know, how I'm gonna segue this because it's a good tea right here. I don't even know if y'all heard about it. Okay, let me read some of this comments. Chat, Carisha separating herself now. She's named in a lawsuit now. Lady Tears. That guy I was telling you about, the one that Lil Rod, he named her in a lawsuit as an ex-worker. This Jade Ramey as an ex-worker. Fiddy's baby mama as an ex-worker. As a couple other people as an ex-worker as well, right? So their names are in the lawsuit as well, and that is why Carisha Honey is trying to separate herself, right? I was like, child, So anyway, no, you ain't attracted with his old, but these girls right here, they in they child. We know Young Miami was out trying to make a bag. These young women these days, Lady Tear, they just trying to make their bag, okay? And it's a lot that it's not a lot that they won't do to try to secure the bag, unfortunately. Do you see what I'm saying? And so it's unfortunate. Now that's a good segue into what we finna talk about. So January of last year, we know that when Diddy was still the head of Revolt TV, right? Which he just showed Revolt. He just sold Revolt TV to an unknown buyer. He showed all his shares to Revolt TV to an unknown buyer. He stepped prior to that. He stepped down as president to Revolt TV. Now I imagine he would sell all his shares because honey, these legal fees and all this running around on a jet and whatever it is he's doing, all this trying to cover up, sell these lawsuits and all this and all that. They called him a billionaire at one point in time, but I bet he ain't now. But anyway, child, before that, now last year about January, more about Carisha, right? Now, while she trying to secure her bag, last year she had did a like a drink session between her and who was it? Y'all see this picture right here? This is her. That's her in front of Diddy, right? So she had a drink session with who was it? Let me try to find it. Uh anyway, I forgot who it was. It was one of the city girls, somebody. But anyway, she said this is what she said last January. She said, if she on a date with somebody and they having fun, and she was going out with Diddy at the time, right? She said they could take a shot. If you like, if you like, G showers. She said, I do. The City Girls rapper 28 admitted on her Revolt talk show, Carisha Please, on Thursday. She says it's fun. She said it's fun. When you drunk, you can you can wee wee on me in the shower, she elaborated. It just depends on how the night is flowing, child. So she like her golden showers, right? And so they started. So after she said that this last January, they start calling P Diddy. Okay, if you know what I mean. Sean Combs' girlfriend, Young Miami, set the internet ablaze when she revealed during a drinking game. Oh, with Trina, it was her and Trina during a drinking game with Trina. That she likes her partners to, go to shower on her. That's what she said. That's the reason why I said, y'all, that some of these girls, they're uncouth. Okay, it's no low that they'll go. Some of them, and yeah. But this caption right here took me out. Right here, they're talking about the PD out here giving golden showers. But when R. Kelly did it, it was a problem. Tweeted a fourth fan. Now, y'all remember way back, some of us older people remember way back when R. Kelly was on that infamous video with Sparkle's niece running around there doing golden showers, right? So that's what they referring to when they say that. So, yeah, that's what Miss Young Miami said. You remember that interview, Grandma? I said, baby. That's right, Claude. Right, Pamela. Right. Lady Tia said the show is over. I think paid 250K. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you got back to that. Right, Kevin got child. Sad thing looks at a man's breast. Sad that thing looks at man with breast. What? Okay, now I'm gonna have to let me go up and see if I got any creeps in the chat, okay? Because we having a serious conversation about the tea. Okay. So anyway, hold on. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this person right here because I don't know what's going on. So anyway, let me tell y'all. Okay, so we know that when it comes to Young Miami, there were any strange things for change. I heard Justin will be testifying against Diddy if it go to trial. You talking about his son Justin? Well, child, I got to do another whole video about Justin and but Misa's mom and a security card and Justin, right? And there is a reason why I believe that P Diddy has been trying to sabotage Justin in particular, and I think that P Diddy that guard that P Diddy had supposed to be his best friend, and P Diddy allegedly had him executed. Um, I believe that Diddy knows as well as Misa that was a security guard son because he looked just like him. He don't look nothing like Diddy, and that supposed to be his oldest child, but his son, King, looks just like him. Even them twins, all the kids look just like Diddy. Everybody except for Justin, and Justin looked just like the security guard. Okay. Child, if they give him just right, Cloud. Now they trying to get see they could, but see here's the thing, Cloud, or either Justin Bieber. Here's the thing, Cloud. You know how they got what's his name? Not Weinstein, but Epstein behind bars, and you know if Epstein I mean, if they put Epstein in jail, what you think they gonna do to Diddy? Like they put Weinstein in jail, Epstein in jail, Bill Cosby in jail, shoot R. Kelly in jail. What you think they gonna do to Diddy? You know, who's to say they've been calling him an informant for decades, Diddy anyway. You know what I mean? That's how I felt like. That's why I felt like my theory, as far as him being tipped off. Yeah, I do feel like he was yeah, Wolf Jones. That is supposed to be Justin, in my opinion, because he looked just like him. That is who Justin's father is. And for that, Cloud, do you remember way back when Diddy got in trouble, but his high-powered friends got him out of trouble? Justin had started playing ball in California for the was it UCLA or University of Southern California, something. Anyway, he was playing ball, and Diddy Justin told Diddy something, and he got mad, and Diddy came down there and showed out on the coach. Now Al B. Sure is Quincy's father, and Quincy but Diddy adopted Quincy, right? Quincy was on the trying USC. Thank you, Carl. Quincy was trying to board the plane with the twins around there to the Opelika. And like I said, Justin and King was at the house, but even Quincy was at the airport, right? So anyway, he was going to USC, and he showed out on the coach, beat up the coach and stuff. And first they had foul charges of him, but the charges miraculously went away. Well, and then he told Justin to leave school, and he was gonna make him CEO of Bad Boy Records. And to this day, we know Justin ain't no CEO of Bad Boy Records, right? I think he might have been trying. I think he was trying to groom Justin. That's what I think. With me, I really think he was trying to groom Justin, because he know that Quincy ain't his blood. You know what I mean? He adopted him, and the only reason why he adopted him was to get back at Al B. Sure. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But as far as Justin go, I think he set out to destroy that boy's life. Like I said, he got him to leave school and make it so bad. Before he went to USC to play football, he could have went to he got he had a chance to go to, it was like Harvard or one of those schools like that, and he turned the Ivy League school down to go to play football at USC. Now his mama should have made him go to that Ivy League school. He could have played football at the Ivy League school, right? Right, it's another whole video later till we going into some more a whole nother video when it comes to Justin and the security guard and Misa, okay, and Misa Hilton. That's a whole nother video right there. Cause you can, if you're gonna go there, you might as well go back to Kim Porter and Al B. Sure. That's another whole video. Okay. But anyway, I have Lady T. That's the reason. See, let me tell you something, Lady T. That's the reason why I really, when I was doing entertainment videos, those are the most views I got on my channel is my entertainment videos. If y'all will go to my homepage on my channel and scroll down to my, my highest rated videos, you'll see my highest rated videos is the entertainment videos, right? And it's because I'll be falling down rabbit holes, right? And I said this time, okay, I'll do a little light with the entertainment, info and stuff, but I ain't gonna go down the rabbit hole. But when it comes to Diddy, it's cause we was, raised up with Diddy. We was all young at the same time, and and all this, and Diddy this and Diddy that, and the whole Biggie Smalls and Faith Evans, and just the Murray J. The whole thing, right? So it make you want to go down the rabbit hole, right? So anyway, but child, I be trying not to dig too deep, but child, I've been digging, right? I've been digging. So anyway, it's just so anyway, Carisha, admitted to, doing the golden shower thing. Now she probably don't like golden showers, but when it come to Diddy and that bag and that, cause remember Lil Rod named her, it called her a sex worker. She was on the FO list, right? So she down for whatever. But let me tell you what else she down with. Let me pull up my picture, child. Let me pull up my picture. Do y'all remember some people were speculating that Carisha, aka Lil Miami, was actually a beard and a part of the F off crew for Diddy and Saucy Santana. Because Saucy Santana and Lil Miami is besties, right? They call each other cousin, honey, right? They call each other cousin. So people are and also Saucy Santana, come to find out, why is his name listed in the lawsuit as well? His name is in Lil Rod's lawsuit as well. Now this is Diddy and Saucy having breakfast together. Y'all see Diddy's ugly face right there. Him and Saucy having breakfast. So that's why people are suspecting that the Miss Young Miami was really, she part of the FO crew as well as the beard when it comes to Diddy and Saucy. Okay. Child, just doing the most. Just these young folks just doing the most. Okay. No wonder Diddy look. Oh, I mean, yeah, they besties. They call each other cousin, right? They got each other back. They making money together, right? They both was making money, honey, off of the old man Diddy. Right? Yeah, he in the lawsuit too. Mm-hmm. Oh, you spend TV so I never. Yes, honey, he and I tried to find more pictures of him and Diddy together, but there are very few. I'm sure if I dug a little harder, I could find more. But I did manage to get this one, and it was another one that I got, but I don't see it right here. I have to go back and try to find it. But it was hard for me to find anything. But I found that one. It's just so much, right? Oh boy, calling out. Yeah, his Saucy Santana and Young Miami Carisha. They are both named in Lil Rod's lawsuit. The lawsuit has been amended. He called, but like I said, he called what is her name? Jade Ramey, Fiddy's baby mama, as well as Carisha, aka Young Miami. He called them sex workers for Diddy because he had them on the payroll. So when people was going around speculating that Young Miami was paid $250K a month, I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I mean? It's not, it's not, it's not beyond belief for me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it that way, right? I heard Diddy already threw Jay-Z under the bus. Well, now here's the thing. Chad Fiddy, now he on Jay-Z. I'm glad you said that. Cause 50 Cent is so freaking petty. Did I get that picture, y'all? This what he got on his IG page. Let me see if I can find it. why he got why he got Jay-Z on the bill card? Because Jay-Z done been quiet. He pretty much done been quiet and duck and and stand undercover since since yeah, he is trolling. Whew. Since Diddy been in trouble, 50 the Jay-Z been out of the limelight or whatever, right? But 50 Cent there put this on his it was in his IG or his X account talking about missing and got Jay-Z face on the side of a milk carton, right? I was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, child. I got my whole life when I seen this show. I ain't gonna lie. I got my whole life. Okay. But he didn't have to do that. Oh, child, that was funny. Okay, so we done talked about the drug mule. We done talked about Saucy Santana and Carisha making coins off of the old man. Hey, Jenny Miss. Hey, Miss Overchat. Did you speak about the allegations Lil Rod made against Cuba Jr.? No, I didn't, but I also Lil Rod had a picture with him and Cuba Gooding Jr. on the couch. Did I get that picture too? On the couch, Lil Rod said Cuba And clearly Cuba and Diddy had something going on because he was already around. But evidently Lil Rod and Cuba, or Cuba did something. Child, I couldn't get to that point about Cuba because it's gonna be another video entirely. But I got the video picture. I got the photo of it. Here go the photo. Let me pull it up for y'all. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I got the photo. Child, I got it. I got it. I got it. I just ain't had time to research it, but I got it. I got it. Yes, I do. Here's a picture Lil Rod had up on his Facebook page of him and Cuba Gooding Jr. Okay, this is at Diddy's house, and this is just a little ugly picture of Cuba. You know, he destroyed his career. He still got some SA lawsuits, allegations against him, right? So, but I ain't delved deep into that. I crack up every time you say FO. You a mess maker, maker. This is so deep. So, yeah, so many names, right? So many names, right? But he is TD Jakes is what, child, you know, TD, you know, he's been swallowed. I don't know if his, you know, era of swallowing is up or not, but he's been swallowed up by the internet. Okay. To the point to where he had to step down and put his daughter in charge of the church, child. Okay. It's Hollywood, of course, they know each other. Exactly. Yeah, they know each other, but you know, him and Lil Rod, you know, like they was on the couch getting real cozy. Okay. Just swallowed. Have you ever been in this season of swallowing? Lady T of swallowing. Child, I ain't never. What child, but that's Cuba right there looking goofy and drunk, right? So was this all I had to tell y'all? Am I done? Please, God, let me be done. Oh, I can't hardly breathe. Y'all done had me cracking up. So let's review, right? So now let me say this before I go. Whatever is coming to Diddy, he deserves. Because we know that allegedly Kim Porter was poisoned. And Kim Porter was allegedly poisoned after she revealed, or it was revealed, that she was going to do a tell-all book about Diddy. Okay? Now we know Diddy has several children. And his adopted son Quincy is the oldest. But his son, his quote unquote real son, the oldest one, is Christian, what we talked about, which I believe his baby daddy is the security guard that Diddy had popped. And I think that Misa knows that as well as Diddy, right? You know, and his twins, Jesse and Delilah, they both 16, were 17 now. We know they were by the late Kim Porter, God rest her soul. Also his son Justin, which is 29. You know what I mean? Who else we got? By the ex, you know, Justin is 29, and that's by his ex Misa Hilton. Now, Miss Hilton and the daughter Chance 17 with the ex Sir Chapman, right? Now when it comes to Misa is supposed to have his oldest natural child, right? But when it comes to Misa, I feel sorry for her because they say allegedly that Diddy started fooling with Misa Hilton when she was 16 years old. Okay? They allege that he started fooling with her when she was 16 years old. And his daughters, you know, are now 17. They have not yet graduated from high school. Ain't that something? Kim Porter's gonna tear Diddy up. Okay, and that, yes, right. And you know, Kim Porter's friend, I never did that video, but I'm still gonna, I'm now, well, the Diddy tea start getting cold before I could do the video. But you know, Kim Porter had a friend, and she did a book called, I think it was called Bling. I wonder if I still got that picture. And her last name was Kennedy. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? And she turned up. She was a healthy woman. And after she wrote that book, people start drawing, you know, strings. They was like, "Oh, this sound like XYZ. This sound like Diddy's relationship with, I think it was Kim Porter at the time. He hadn't met Cassie yet." And miraculously, this girl, which is of good, said that she died of natural causes, right? But clearly she didn't die of natural causes. She was too young to die of natural causes. You know, one day she was, I'm trying to find a picture, y'all. One day she was, here she go. Her name was Erica Kennedy. One day she was fine, and then the next day she was gone, child. She was gone. But it's all after the book, right? And I never did that video. Let me see if I found the picture for y'all. Hold on a minute. Oh, and that's Justin's daddy, right? So, hold on. Here we go. I got some more pictures before I go, okay? Child, I tell you, I done fell down the rabbit hole and fell down the rabbit hole. Okay. But let me show y'all Miss Kennedy. Okay. This is the book. The title of the book was Bling, right? And it's this is a this was a what do you call it? A TikTok post, and they were talking about the mysterious passing away of Erica Kennedy in 2012, and they're trying to say that allegedly she was poisoned, just like allegedly Kim Porter was, and the same guy that did the autopsy on Miss Kennedy right here, which wrote the book, which Bling, which was people were speculating it was really about Diddy and Kim Porter, you know, how they met and you know, and all of this and all of that, right? Well, anyway, the guy that did the autopsy on Miss Kennedy and ruled her death natural causes is the same guy that did the autopsy on Kim Porter and said she died pretty much, was it pneumonia or something like that? But after he did the autopsy on Kim Porter, he had supposedly he had a car wreck and he died. Okay, so the only one really that was close to Kim that's still alive is Kimora Lee Simmons, and I think the only reason why Kimora is still alive is because she was married to Russell. Okay, now if it wasn't for that, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. But I never did that video, right? Because I never had time, right? But anyway, this is Misa Hilton and Justin. Now that's Diddy. Now y'all know good and dang on well. But look at this picture of Justin real good, right? Look at this picture of Justin. Okay, take a good look, good long look, if y'all will. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds. Look at this picture of Justin. Now see that? Now this right here is the picture of Diddy and a security guard. This is Wolf, Diddy's ex-bodyguard and alleged birth father of Hilton's son. Don't they look alike? Let me do it again for you. This is Justin, okay? And this is Wolf. Now y'all tell me who the daddy is, okay? I'm just saying. Now, okay. Now this is Misa and her son. This is Kim. You know, Kim always had Justin, you know, with her and the girls, you know, and then whatnot. You know, Kim always kept, you know, when she went out, a lot of outings were of the kids, Kim having all the kids and all this and all that, right? And so I really just want to show y'all that. What y'all think about that? Did y'all see the resemblance, or is it just me? Right? See, he actually looks like Will Jones or Albie Shore, to be honest. Well, I don't even think that Albie Shore was around Misa when Justin was conceived. You know, the timeline of when Misa was pregnant and the timeline with Wolf being, you know, not here no more, it coincides. To me, that's me. That's just me though. Okay. Ain't no telling Jen the best. He could have been doing the F out, and you know he wasn't the daddy. The guard was okay, but him and that security guard supposed to been best friends. Yeah, he fell real sick. It's they're alleged that he was possibly maybe allegedly poisoned as well. You know, but he lived through it. Keisha Whitaker, who was also good friends with Kim Porter and who also was doing a tell-all book about the industry drunk herself to death. Oh wow. I don't buy it. Wow. Wow. He phased those twins with a wider face. Wow, I never noticed. Yeah, now, yeah, he do favor the girls. He ran Mace. He did run him to church. You know why he ran Mace to church? Level up. He ran Mace to church because Mace didn't want to befall what Biggie had, what had befallen Biggie, and had befallen not only Biggie and not only Tupac, but also what's his name, guys? Craig Mack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I believe Mace ran to the church. I ain't even gonna lie to you, didn't come on house record. Yeah, her house caught fire. Yeah, during the cast investigation, sure did. Sure did. Yeah, he seen it. You know, but the devil always come to collect his due. You know, and yeah, correct back. Yep. Black Rob, and what's that guy name that went to jail for that shooting when J Lo was in the club? That guy. Yeah, Shine. Yep. You know, Shine got out, and he is now a politician over there in his home country. And he said he forgave him and all of this here and all of that there. But child, that man went to jail for a very long time behind Diddy. He took that charge for Diddy, and I think he was scared to talk. To be quite honest with you. And as far as J Lo go, I really don't never think that he was never really going with J Lo for real. I think that was all publicity, honestly. Because if you notice, after it went down, she pulled out real fast, right? He ain't had no lingering emotions, no J Lo come back, no J Lo this, that, and the other. She was just gone. Okay, I don't even think that was real anyway. Because you know Hollywood can fix up some stuff, right? Child, I don't never think that was, in my opinion, there was never no real relationship. Huh? And Kim Porter, I found a picture of Kim Porter in a picture with him and J Lo. Sure did. Mace also was telling people about Diddy for years. Absolutely, Biggie, Craig, Mack, Black, Bob, Shine, Child, right? You right, Cloud. Yep. These chickens are roosting on Diddy, and these stories have been out way too long. Just like they was out on R. Kelly way too long. About the show. There was actually video proof on R. Kelly for years. Everybody was selling that R. Kelly tape for years about him and Sparkle's niece. Everybody seen that tape. They was selling it on the street corner. You know, Taylor has her own to contend with, stealing songs. Right? See that is, I really don't think that relationship was what we thought it was. I really don't. I see what you're saying, human nature, but I don't think it was never really real. Mm-mm. Nobody can cover for Diddy. Can't nobody cover for him no more. Even though you got what's his name, you got a few still try, like the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy and Charlemagne go out around there still trying to cover for him. They on payroll. You got Kim Porter was brainwashed by Diddy. I think that she went through some of the same things that Cassie went through. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think, Tiffany, in my opinion. I don't even think I think she was scared to he still went around her about her house and food, he beat her up real bad. She was a allegedly a victim of domestic violence, you know. And the guards was, telling the story about how he break her nose or he did something real bad to her and she had to have some work on her face, and he didn't never really leave her alone. Stop putting his hands on her. She had to stab him or something like that. What's going on? I think that's in one of my videos. But yeah, I believe he tried to Cassie J Lo and she wasn't with it. Yeah, I just don't know. Did you hear that lady got shot in the face that night talking now? She didn't say did he shot her. Oh, back at the night of the club. The case that Shine had did the time for, is that the one you talking about, Lady Tia? Ain't he a whole weirdo glam out something? Well, he don't even look funny. You know what I mean? But let me get off here, y'all. But I put a video on my community wall about. I hope that y'all hit the one if y'all like this Diddy T. Right now, like I said, y'all know I got a whole Mrs. OT vlog page on my community. That's where I usually do my celebrity news. Y'all go to my community wall. If y'all haven't joined the channel, please join the channel and show me some love over there. Like y'all be showing me much love over here, right? And I appreciate it. I got a video that I did this morning about Cardi B lying, saying that, Monday when Diddy was being raided for real, Cardi B on IG talking about they raided her house for drug trafficking and all this her and all that there, and she might sue, and I'll come to find out she was really just trolling, because at the end of the video, thank you, Lady Tia, at the end of the video, she was like, ha ha ha, I just want to thank, the Barty gang and all this and all that, for letting my her, she got a new album out called Invasion of Privacy, and it posed to, yeah, she is a clown, and uh it was kind of real raggedy of her. Everybody ain't no Diddy fan right now, but why would you make light or try to get some kind of recognition out of a situation that's happening to the man for real? Why would you say your house was raided and they had you outside for 3 hours and they made you strip down butt naked and you thinking about suing the police department, all this and all that? Only to say at the end of the video, ha ha ha, nah, for real. I just want to thank y'all for, helping my album get to, the top 10 on the charts. Okay. That Mule is just a kid. Now he messed up and did his mess. Another young man ruined. Well, that Mule was 25 years old. And they also had a picture of him, playing college football. So, child, he's a whole grown man. Whole grown man. She trying to get to that album. He is absolutely getting what he deserved, Miss CC. I absolutely agree with you. But that was kind of sleazy of her to do that, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because, girl, you don't never know when it's going to be your day. But anyway, y'all look on my community wall for that video. It's a real short video. I thought that was sleazy of her to do that. You don't make light of something like that. I think that Mule might be Michael Jackson. No, that is not Michael Jackson's son. No doubt. Remember Michael Jackson? No, that's not Blanket, honey. Blanket don't look nothing like that. Nope. His name is Brandon Paul. Cardi's big career's on our chair. Jay-Z next month. Well, now, Claude, that Sloan Bella chick that predicted that all this stuff was gonna happen to Diddy this year, because of what he did to Kim Porter. She predicted that Jay-Z wasn't gonna be took down to 2036. Now that's what she said, and so yeah, it was sleazy of her to put Mickey's and men's. Chad, now we out. Chad, what you said, Kenna? Level Up Aubrey O'Day responded, they are so happy. And she did an interview before the raid. There is a world of stuff going on behind the scenes that would blow. Not a lot of this blowing my mind, honey, Kelly, because I've been down the rabbit hole for a while. We could compare notes, Chad. He didn't see now. See, Kelly, he didn't adopt that little girl. That was a lie. He did not adopt that little girl. That is a lie. That is not true. What does everyone keep saying that well, they keep saying that about Jay-Z is because, Diddy, he is wild, he is reckless, and all this and all that. But him and Jay-Z at one point in time, anyway, they was best friends. Diddy at one point in time said, can't nobody call him Sean but Jay-Z, because Jay-Z's name is Sean. And they always had the Jay-Z, what was those luncheons they had, Jay-Z and him always threw together, and they was real close for real at one point in time. But Jay-Z, honey, he'll back off real quietly and shut the door, child. And so he just done backed off real quietly and shut the door. Remember the girl from that series on MRV? Her name is Krista, and she said Diddy ass sliding in her D. Oh, I know, I didn't hear about that. They came out saying Sloan Bellas is a fraud. She has people in. I mean, now, Gene, I would have to agree with that, because I'm thinking, girl, girl. Yeah, no, Lady T, he didn't adopt that little girl. All of them run the same circles. Just my opinion. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But he didn't adopt that little girl though. No, that was just a rumor. hmm But as far as that Sloan Bella chick, child, you got to see what's really going on with that, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Cause girl, you been behind her reading court documents or something, Sloan Bella girl. I'm just saying. I heard a rumor about Bay looking into a divorce. Yeah, I heard those rumors too. I heard those rumors too. A video out about what? You heard it too, Tia. Yeah, I think I did a video about Beyonce looking into divorce about Jay-Z. I think I did a video about that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But if I do, it's on my other page. The little girl is friends with his daughters. It was yeah. I mean, yeah, that was not true. He did not adopt that little girl. Who being one of the easiest targets Jay-Z has to answer for Foxy Brown and others. Yeah, that's true, Claude. Beyonce is the only reason he haven't moved on him yet. Don't let them get divorced. Now she Beyonce supposed to be 16 or 17 when Jay-Z first met her, Claude, and that's why him and the daddy had got into it like it. That's what they say. So yeah, I agree with you. Yep. I really don't know if Beyonce can divorce Jay-Z. He runs her career. Well, I mean, honestly, if she divorced him, she got just as many billions as he does, so she'll be just fine at the end of the day. She can run her own career. Yeah, Solange can't stand him. So what about Saudi? Call Meek Mill's daddy. Oh, what about Diddy telling him call Meek Mills and call him? Chad, I seen the video too. That he had eyes on Beyonce when she was still real young. Yes, that's what they say. I thought she was 16. They first met. Yeah, they said he was when he first met her, she was 16 or 17. Yeah. Also Aaliyah and Dame Dash. Well, see now, you know what, Clown? Here's the thing about that. After R. Kelly and her was forced to divorce, by the time she met Dame Dash and Jay-Z, Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah, but Aaliyah wanted Dame Dash, right? She chose Dame over Jay, but she was an adult by the time she met them. But she was still a child, of course, with R. Kelly. I haven't seen anything. What is Young Miami saying to all this? Nothing. You're gonna have to be part of the replay game, though. I spoke about Young Miami and Saucy Santana earlier, TikTok. But thanks for asking. Be part of the replay game, child. Please, because I spoke about it. Hey, Burbo. I don't know why would they break the law. They are billionaires. Well, but see this the thing, Gene. Back in the 90s, there was a different mindset that there is now. So back then, wouldn't be acceptable these days was really not even spoken about really then, because it had been now when R. Kelly was trying to mess with Aaliyah, there would have been a whole kerfuffle about it, and that never would have happened to Aaliyah. Not R. Kelly marrying her and all this and all that. But back then, that was a different day and time. And so people really wasn't even saying nothing about it back then. Okay? And that's just the truth. I agree with that, Carter. I think that's why Jay-Z and Dame Dash fell out for real too about Aaliyah. Yeah, I've always said this. So, Claudia, I agree with you. Beyonce said it herself that they didn't actually start dating until she was 18. But child, that was already child. Yeah, but it was a different day and age back then. So yeah, you got to think about then as opposed to now. That's why R. Kelly was able to get away with the stuff he was doing for so long. In my opinion, because R. Kelly with decades unchecked too. Just like Diddy, just like a whole. We ain't even gonna talk about what's his name, Granddaddy, Bill Cosby. Yeah, she has said that. I don't think they came out as dating until she turned 18. Mm-hmm. I don't even think Beyonce really has had any other type of adult relationship besides Jay-Z. When you think about it, Claude. Mm-mm. But what y'all think about Misa and Justin? Do y'all think that Justin is really what's his name? Is really Diddy's son, or do y'all think it was Wolf? And do you think that's why Diddy has been trying to destroy this boy all these years? Because I think he's been gaslighting this child, forever. And that is why Misa is always into it with Diddy about her child. The Me Too movement and emphasis as it should be on human trafficking will not allow these billionaires to get away with these heinous acts. And I agree. All the parties, yeah, who Hugh Hefner has, sheesh. Now this, yeah, exactly. We're not even gonna talk about Hugh Hefner. Oh my goodness, but he didn't even get none of this kind of backlash, and that was back in the day, chat. Yeah, I don't think it's Diddy's son either. Diddy know this not his biological child, and Misa do too. Maybe Misa didn't know at first, or maybe she did. I don't know. I don't know. Of course, Diddy bought that kid from. You know what I mean? It make me a child. Once in a while, Hollywood has to remind us, right, that they're always going to be out. Exactly. This is another example. Well, some people saying it was to another level, some kind of other level hazing when it comes to Diddy. So some kind of other level, upper level ritual. But I don't believe that. Not this, because he in too much trouble with the public. And they had the nerve to be saying this what they were saying about the Cardi B. They were saying because people and a lot of bloggers, all they had to do with y'all was listen to the whole IG video, right? I listened to the whole IG video and I heard her laughing at the end and saying, nah, she just want to thank, pretty much her people for getting her album on the top 10 chart, right? But they ran with it. Cardi B said she gonna sue the LAPD and blah blah this and blah blah that. And then they was even saying that this is some kind of humiliation ritual for Cardi B and all of this and all of that. No, that ain't what happened. She was trolling. If it was a ritual, she did the ritual on herself. And she was trolling. She said it at the end of the video. I'm like, yeah. Right, men have been preying on young girls forever. It's always been disgusting and it shouldn't be ignored anymore. You're right. You're right about that, Cece. You're absolutely right. Things have definitely changed. There's a price to pay for the fame and the money. You got that right, Kenna. This is not the time for Cardi B to be exactly. It ain't the time for her to try to be cute or funny. Okay. And so, like I said, I put that video on my community wall. Y'all, it's under 5 minutes long. Y'all go around and take a look at it. It wasn't even a lot to talk about, but all they had to do was listen to the whole video, and they would have heard what she said at the end, and they wouldn't have been trying to run with Cardi B gonna sue the LAPD because they raided her house on Monday, the same time they was raiding Diddy house, and blah 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 and blah blah. That was not the case, honey. She was trolling, and it was really trolling in poor taste, She has children and she shouldn't want them to endure any of exactly the group from making the band coming to the stage. I mean, shoot, Aubrey O'Day always been out there telling her story, you know. And so yeah, but anyway, y'all, it's been over an hour. I gotta go. I hope y'all enjoyed this info. I got some more info. I was trying to break it down to about an hour, but we could have bled on over to the Kim Porter, the bling writer Kennedy, and what's his name, Russell Simmons and Komora, and child, it's a whole nother video I can make about that. We got to come back and talk about it, okay? But thank you, Tiffany. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show. I hope y'all did. Please hit the like button on your way out the door. You know what I mean? Please share the video, if you will, because it's a lot of good tea in this video. But but I don't know where but before I go out the door, I don't know where Diddy thought he was gonna go on that jet. but he is still here in the United States right now. But his movements haven't been restrictive. But after he talked to the feds and they confiscated his phone, maybe he thought it was not a good idea to go on vacation after all. Do you see what I'm saying? And so he is still here in the States right now. But he was trying to get on that alternate jet with his family. And we still don't know why he sent his jet to Antigua or who or what was or who and what was on that jet. We have that to find out because ain't nobody talking. But you best believe the blogs is eventually gonna find out what was on that jet, and I'm gonna be here for it. I've been trying to find out myself, y'all, but I can't find out. But I be trying not to go down a rabbit hole too far, cause y'all see what happened. Y'all get a video like this. Child, we all know that Hollywood has dangerous, sick people, twisted people with money. Absolutely, more twisted than Diddy. Oh my God, this has been going on since Shirley. That's right, Shirley Temple. You right about that, Grandma. Yeah, that's where the cash and caps came from. Child, you ain't said nothing but a word. Grandma, did you see that documentary that's on YouTube about Shirley Temple? Oh my God, the way they sexualized that little girl the way they did Brooke Shields, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. And you know that the way they sexualized Shirley Temple and Brooke Shields, don't you know that's the way they sexualized Justin Bieber when he was a teenager? He was thinking he was in one of his videos. Right, Grandma, right? He's not. Yeah, he's not a flight risk. But I think he should be, especially have a. Well, see now, Lady Tia, that's the reason why. That's why I think Homeland Security and the feds bust down on him in that open like airport because they had been tracking his jet. Do you see what I'm saying? But they was also, you best believe they was also tracking him. Just like they know his jet landed in Antigua, they know that he was at the Opelika airport. When they gets to the airport, like I said, they snatched up his mule, and the mule got took to jail. And they confiscated Diddy's phone, and ain't no telling what else. You know, no, they say Glamour that his movements are not restricted. So I'm still assuming that he got his passport. Now they did detain him for a very short while and talk to him, but he was not arrested and he has not been charged with anything. And also, he said it was a witch hunt that the government was. I forgot to tell y'all that the government, was after him. They was chasing him like a witch hunt, right? And his lawyer spoke on his behalf. Did I get what his lawyer said? Let me try to find it. I forgot to tell y'all that part. Let me see. Well, there's a little bit of it. Let me see. Is this number 5? I want to just tell y'all a little bit of what the lawyer had to say. The lawyer responded first, right? He put out this statement before Diddy said it was a witch hunt, right? And so the mogul's attorney, Earn Dyer, which is Diddy's lawyer, tells TMZ yesterday that, quote, yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by the authorities or the way I think his family and employees were treated, right? And it goes on to state that in part 2, it says, I can't hardly see what's, it goes on to say, he asked, Mr. Combs was never detained, but spoke to and cooperated with the authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. So somebody just asked about his passport. This is what his lawyer saying. Now when it comes to none of his family members were arrested, I think he's talking about the 2 boys. They weren't arrested, but they were detained for hours, questioned and released, but they were never arrested, right? So he goes on to say that Dyer goes on, quote, this unprecedented ambush paired with an advanced coordinated media presence. I think they're talking about TMZ is what I think they're talking about, as well as NBC and all the major networks was right there when they busted in his LA home. Presence leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless something civil lawsuits. I got this thing right here so I can't see it. Hold on, let me try to move this so I can read this to y'all. I got the let me try to move. Okay, yeah, it says Mr. Combs, and it's nothing more than a witch hunt based on murderous accusations made in civil lawsuits. And I don't call the proof that the video and audio that Lil Rod had, and the proof that Cassie had, and the proof that no matter who, ain't no telling who else got, right? I don't see that as murderless, right? As meritless or baseless accusations, because they've got proof, right? Lil Rod has put a lot of his proof out to the public, and we know Cassie via her lawyer, she had proof as well. That is why Diddy used to try to go through her phone, you know. And so yeah, but anyway, he said that. Then he said, let me see if it's something else. I forgot to read y'all this earlier. I'm glad somebody mentioned that about the passport. I would have forgot to read it. Thank you. Whoever mentioned that about the passport. Is that Oliver 3? It's a number 4. I don't know where it is. Is this 4 right here? No, there's something else. But anyway, I'm gonna read 5 to y'all because I'm ready to go. But anyway, at the end of the day, he's saying, it's meritless and it's a witch hunt and blah blah blah. It says the statement comes a day after major drama for Diddy and his inner circle, who were under a microscope Monday as federal agents stormed his LA estate and his Star Island home in Miami. And also they said that the house that was searched in New York was a rental property. He did not own it. That's what they were saying. That's why they weren't talking about the New York home. And so, that's what they were saying. What is this right here? Oh, that's just what Lil Rod claimed. Lil Rod claimed. Well, anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I'm ready to get up out of here. I hope y'all got y'all fill of tea. I hope that y'all are full to the brim when it comes to this tea, right? And when I compare some more tea, because it's a lot more coming out, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it again, because it takes me too long to make those little bitty videos. And I was like, you know what? There's so much Diddy tea going on. I'm just gonna have to go live and talk about it. Okay, because there's too much going on. Oh hi. Anyway, I'm gonna close with this picture right here. Spoon feeding us info for clicks. Right. And I just want to come out and just, you know what I mean, level up, just tell it all. Just and it's just more, it's just so much more. And it's gonna take more than an hour, chat, but I'm just gonna have to stop right here. Okay. Because I will have to backtrack to the Kim Porter stuff. That's really what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? But like I said, y'all know good and well, poor little King looked just like his daddy, don't he? He looked just like his daddy. Them girls even look like Diddy. How's it that everybody look like Diddy except for Misa's son and Abby Shua's son? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Anyway, I believe y'all with that little that little that little Diddy right there to ponder on, okay? But we learned why Fiddy is mad at Diddy, okay? And Fiddy is mad at Diddy about Fiddy's baby mama. Fiddy don't appreciate his baby mama being on the payroll. Anyway, that's all I got. Y'all like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit that bell so that hopefully it will let you know when I go live again on this channel or post a video on my other channel. And also I got an email. I don't know if you got this from Cloud or whoever else is a content creator. I think one Grandma, ain't you a content creator? But if you are a content creator and you didn't get the email yet, you should be getting it. YouTube said they had some kind of bug when it came to real view counts. And so they're trying to work out that bug when it comes to real view counts. So you're in the next couple of days, your view count will either get higher on some of your videos that were uploaded via the bug or lower, depending on what it is that was transpiring on your channel. Either you got too many views on the video or you didn't get enough views on the video. But that is because of a bug that YouTube is trying to deal with right now. I just want to mention that on the way I can do it to my content creators. Cloud said you really have to go further than that. You have to go back to Uptown Records, Heavy D. Cloud, I can go back there for, because I even got some. I even went down the rabbit hole about Andre Harrell even before Heavy D. I went back to Andre Harrell and Clive Davis. Okay, and how Davis claimed to back came to back Bad Boy Records. Yes, I did. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go. Cloud ain't gonna get me into that conversation, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, please hit the like button on your way out to do if y'all been with me. Thanks for joining me today, Cloud. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. I really enjoyed this. I love the spill tea chat when it comes to the celebrities. All right, so I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.